you for a day like this?
You know, I mean, this is you know, a day that you dream of as a little kid. So obviously, it's awesome to have it come true in a place like Chicago with an organization as historic as the Blackhawks. So definitely a dream come true. You know, playing mini stick growing up, playing mini stick in the basement. You know, I was wearing the Hawks jerseys, and it's awesome to be wearing one today.
What have the past 2 days been like for you?
A bit of a whirlwind, to be honest. Emotional roller coaster, obviously. Finishing out my time at Notre Dame, a place that means so much to me. It's my home. So obviously turning the page on that chapter of my life was tough, but honestly just grateful for everything that place has given me. So left that in good standing, and just happy to be here and ready to go and get to work.
How much are they like just throwing all kinds of system stuff at you? Do they ease you in? How does this work?
Yeah, you know, just kind of piecing it together right now. The coaches have done a great job kind of getting me acclimated. The guys have been awesome today, just, you know, making me feel comfortable and getting me just kind of a part of the group. So yeah, it's been great, but I'm gonna have to chip away, maybe bring the playbook home a little bit to study, but yeah, definitely getting ready and acclimated.
What worked so well for you at Notre Dame this year?
Honestly, I think it was just a great group of guys. You know, I think I was really just having fun playing the game, you know. So it's, you know, having a good culture, a good group of guys behind you. You know, I found my love for the game again, and just, you know, it showed up on the score sheet a little bit, but, you know, that wasn't what it was about. It was about having fun and playing well with my brothers.
When you say found your love again, like what was the thing that interrupted that?
Yeah, I think it was a little frustrating the year before my junior year. It just wasn't getting the puck luck like I normally do. So I think it was a frustrating year offensively, but a necessary year, to be honest. A year I learned a lot about myself and you know, just overcoming adversity and kind of fighting through that. So I think it was a necessary year, a frustrating year, but definitely allowed me to have the year that I did this year.
What are you looking to bring to the table here to Chicago?
I'm hoping my compete can definitely be noticed by the guys, but also by the organization. I think my speed and compete something that I can bring to the table and hopefully kind of shake things up in here.
Do you look at this next few weeks here as almost like an audition for next year? Like this is like you got to make an impression now.
Yeah, definitely. You only get one first impression, so I'm excited to be doing it here and hopefully can make a name for myself and keep going. But yeah, it's definitely awesome that having this group of guys in here and know that the management believes in me. So I'm excited to get to work.
A lot of your goals this season for Notre Dame came like right around the net. Was that something that you focused on more this season than in the last 3 years?
Yeah, definitely. Going into the off season, I think that front scoring was a big point of emphasis for my game. So I was focusing on that and just finding, you know, the pucks kind of tend to end up around the net. So just finding a way to put a few more of those home and definitely having poise in those high pressure areas and finding a way to put it in the back of the net. So it's definitely a point of emphasis, and I felt like I definitely took some strides in that area.
You feel like that can translate to this level?
Yeah, I definitely do. I think, you know, it's not any different. Obviously the goalies are a lot better than NHL, but I think the pucks still are sitting there in the crease and just waiting for someone to bang them home. So hopefully that can be me.
Over the past couple of days, I mean, the timing is understandable, but what's that challenge like going from heartbreak, your season ending, to achieving a lifelong dream in 24 hours?
Yeah, like I said before, it's an emotional roller coaster for sure. Definitely a lot of sadness, a lot of joy, but you know, just having my family and my teammates through it all has made it an easy transition. And honestly, just being gracious for everything and everyone that's gotten me to this point has been a big thing. Just, you know, remembering where I came from, and it's not by accident. There's a whole group of people that have been behind me from the start. So just thank you to those people, and they've made the transition easy.
What kind of relationship had you been building with Kyle Davis and when it got to the negotiation stage? How did those go?
Yeah, we've been in contact ever since last year and the last season. So I think they've been great, kind of giving me my space when I need it, but also, you know, being a resource for me to lean on. Honestly, everyone on that side of the things has been awesome. Kendall Coyne, Eric Condra, Mark Eaton, the player development staff has just been tremendous. So I think, a great relationship with Kyle. He's been great through it all. But we chatted around Christmas time just to see what the future would hold, and everything looked good. So, you know, it made it an easy decision when all was said and done after my year.
Did your older brother give you any advice about turning pro and what that change is like?
Yeah, he told me just obviously there's some differences between college. Obviously, coming here you got guys with wife and kids, so definitely a different dynamic in the locker room. But nothing too crazy. It's still the game of hockey, still the sport we love. So just kind of go in and be yourself, and that's what I've been trying to do.
Are they working you pretty hard out there?
Yeah, I took some time off the ice the past couple of days, just kind of packing up and getting over here. So needed to get a little bit of a sweat in. So that's why I'm coming off a little, breathing a little heavy right now. But yeah, I needed to get a good sweat out there.
Did you grow up a Hawks fan?
Yeah, I was actually a bit of a Red Wings fan growing up, unfortunately. But my dad's from Saginaw, Michigan, so right outside Detroit, and obviously they were great going when I was growing up. When I was 5 and 6, just watching them make it to the Cup Finals a couple times against the Penguins. But then obviously I grew up around here playing for the Chicago Mission, so a lot of my friends were Blackhawks fans, and it was right around the time they were building their dynasty. So it was a pretty easy for me to hop on the bandwagon and become a Hawks fan. But yeah, I've been a Hawks fan for a while now.
Has your dad changed his allegiance?
I don't know. You might have to ask him. Yeah, no, he's definitely going to be sporting some Hawks stuff on Friday. So
is there anyone that you grew up admiring, or do you think your game is similar to?
Yeah, I think growing up, Zach Parise was one guy I really looked up to when I was young. Being a Red Wings fan, Pavel Datsyuk. I don't think my game's anywhere near Pavel Datsyuk's, but yeah, I think those are just some guys I liked watching. But honestly, growing up around Notre Dame, I'd model a lot of my game after some of those guys, watching them and watching them turn pro as well. So there's definitely some good role models for me to look up to.
Well, you name dropped that, so we're going to have to be watching your stick handle.
Yeah, no, don't be watching that. It's not too smooth. But yeah, I think like guys like Anders Lee is someone I really looked up to. Honestly, Eric Condra as well. Just some great Notre Dame hockey players and great role models.
There's a lot of excitement for the future of this organization, a lot of the young players. Now that you've gotten to this point, do you kind of feel like you're part of that? Like, do you feel the sense of that?
Yeah, 100%. I think you get a little bit of a taste of it at development camp, meeting all the guys and seeing what, kind of the day-to-day processes of being a pro. But, you don't truly understand it until you get here. So it's cool to finally be in this position. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of hype, a lot of excitement around this organization, and there should be, because there's a lot of good players coming up the ranks and a lot of good prospects. So, it's an exciting time to be a Hawks fan, and it's only going to get better.
And there's a lot of college guys that are coming through the ranks. You take special pride in that?
Yeah, definitely. I think, college hockey is only getting better, and, we have a lot of prospects, a lot of them in the Big Ten too, so I got to play a few of those guys quite a bit this year. Brinzel and, Ollie Moore, Frankie Nazar, so, you run into those guys, but just tremendous hockey players, and I think college hockey's the route that got them there. So I think, definitely a lot of excitement with the prospect pool.
We all silly like the mayor.